What's up, everybody? Today is shoulder day, starting off with 95 pounds, 13 reps. One thing I want to let you guys know is that this workout, this whole program that I'm doing is my program. This isn't what I'm telling you what you guys should be doing. This may have some benefits for you, it may not. I just been getting a lot of questions saying that a lot of people can't lift the amount of weight that I'm doing a certain amount of times, or vice versa. They can lift the weight a lot more. But the thing is, this is exactly my program. This is to help you guys make your own program, give you guys ideas to maybe change up your program if you're looking to build some muscle, gain some weight. Maybe some of these exercises will help. This is tailored for me, not you. So anyway, nothing out of the usual with this shoulder routine. Working up to my work sets of 140, 5 reps for 5 sets. Now we're coming towards the end of the month, meaning that we're going to hit a deload week very soon, actually next week. So I'll try up on a video for you guys as well. But the best thing about this is that I've already noticed that I am a lot stronger. I'm able to handle the weight a lot easier than I was when I first started. So I'll be able to jump up in weight quite easily next month. And then after that, I'll expect the same thing, and then I'll be able to jump up weight next month. Just to recap, I'm going to be going up for every upper body exercise. I'll be increasing the weight by 5 pounds. So for military press, I'll increase my work sets by 5 pounds. And for bench press, I'll increase my work sets by 5 pounds. And then for lower body, squats, deadlifts, I'll increase them by 10 pounds. Obviously, because your legs are the strongest muscle groups on your body, so that's why they need to be worked a lot harder. Now, I got quite tired with this angle, so I switched it up and brought the camera behind so you can see, just get a better idea of my range of motion and where the bar is over my head. And you can definitely see the top and the back of my shoulders working. You can definitely see some definition in there. I would say that my shoulders definitely get stronger from doing military press and bench press. Bench press is a compound movement and works the front of your shoulders and the side of your shoulders to an extent. So this is the last set of military press. And guys, you should not be spending 2 hours in the gym. If you plan your workout accordingly, along with the amount of rest you take, you should be in the gym no more than an hour. I was in the gym maybe for about 50 minutes on this day. And I gave myself about 3 to 4 minutes. 4 minutes is a rare occurrence for me for rest. I try to keep it between 3 and 3.5 minutes for my rest. These are rear delt flies. It may look like that I'm doing flies for my back, but I'm not. I'm making sure that the movement targets the back of my shoulders. Here I turn around so you can get a better idea of what I'm doing. Yes, I am working the top of my back when I hit that full range of motion, but I'm also hitting the back of my shoulders, which is a pretty tough place to hit. And before we move on to the cable chest flies, which we already have, the rear delt flies, I did a few sets of 45 pounds, but you didn't see that because I actually plan on making these videos a bit shorter than they are. No reason for me to be talking to you guys for 12 minutes, so I'm going to make these videos shorter and get the information to you guys a lot faster. Okay, cable chest flies. Started with 70 pounds, did it for 13 reps. Nice warm-up. Moving on to 90 pounds. Now, I have a specific day for my chest. So when I did the chest flies, I didn't have the same intensity as I did for all my other main lifts and accessory workouts. but I do go up to 100 and get some pretty low reps in here, but I'm only doing 2 sets, as you can see. I'm not going to completely destroy my chest again after I had already had done my bench press day earlier in the week. So that's allowing my body to get as much recovery time as possible. Not full recovery time, since I am working my chest again, but I don't want to make it to the point where my chest is still sore come my next bench press day. So I'm quote unquote taking it easy on the cable flies. Now, one thing you should understand about cable flies is that they are a lot different from bench press. The main movement, the main purpose of your chest, your pectoral muscles, is to bring your arms in close to your body. As you can see what I'm doing here with the flies. But for bench press, that helps build the mass of the chest. It's a compound movement, and it definitely helps build with the mass of the chest. I would say chest flies are better for bringing out the striations in your chest, depending on what body fat percentage you're at. You have to have a pretty low body fat percentage to see the striations and definition in your chest. And finally, we're ending the workout with 2 core exercises. The first one is, I call it the bend and twist, and that's just where you take a plate, hold on to it, and find a hamstring, a bodyweight hamstring curl station like this one, and just all I'm doing is just I'm laying sideways, and then as I come up, I bend my torso and then twist around so I'm facing the other direction. These were actually quite hard, especially with 25 pounds, but this is to help with obliques and the rest of the core. Your core wraps all the way around your back, and this is what helps you hit the muscles, the core muscles that run to the around your back. Think of your core as like a girdle. There's different layers of like sheet muscle that just kind of wrap around you in different directions, and what you need to do is hit those muscles in every direction as much as possible. So instead of just doing crunches all the time, I do weighted crunches, I do regular crunches, and then I do things like this to help bring out the bring out more definition and keep my core up to strength, because core is included in just about every exercise that you do, especially your big compound movements. So when I'm squatting, my core is doing a lot more work than I can feel it doing. It's keeping me completely stable, and stability is very, very important when it comes to doing a big compound movement such as squats. Because if you didn't have that stability, you wouldn't be able to keep the weight under control, and you'd probably fall flat on your ass, and nobody wants to see that happen to themselves. So I suggest trying to work in at least 2 to 3 core exercises per session. And here are the weighted leg lifts. I'm using a dumbbell, putting the dumbbell between my feet, and then just bringing my knees up. Now, actually, it's not just bringing my knees up, it's bringing my knees up and rotating my hips. A lot of people think that they're working their lower abs when they just bring their knees up towards their chest. Well, no, you're not. You're just kind of working your quads there. But what you need to do is you need to make sure that your back stays in the same position as best as you can. And when you bring your legs up, rotate your hips in as if you're doing a reverse crunch. And that will allow you to incorporate the lower abdominals. Now, in just about every core exercise that I've done for this new program, every core exercise has been weighted, and that's because I am working on trying to get deeper, more defined cuts in my abs. And the number one tip that I've been given to do that is to always do weighted ab circuits. What I had before are what a lot of people call runner's abs, and it's it's like you have abs, but they're just kind of flat. There's no really like any any sort of, hardcore definition. It's like you can see the abs, but it seems like they're still one muscle. I'm working to get deeper cuts to show the different individual different individual sections of my abdomen. And as far as I'm concerned, I do not have an 8-pack, but I do have lower abs, and I'm working on bringing out the definition, that V taper in the lower ab region, just to help me place better in competitions, because the lower abdominal region is probably the number one spot just for about every man on this world for fat to be stored first, and it'll be the last section of fat to be burned off. So that was my shoulder day. Here's the summary of my workout. Once again, guys, you make a workout that is tailored to you. Don't do exactly what I do, but you can do if you want to. Make sure you guys like the Facebook page and follow me on Twitter at Fitness with AJ. I'll catch you guys later.